Damn, here we are again, y'all. Hi if you're new, and welcome back if you're real. You know what I'm saying? Real. I've been really consistent on YouTube, and you know, it's been a little break. I looked and I was like, dang, I ain't posted a video in like 8 days, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all, my energy has been like, I'm tired, y'all. And so I'm like, let me just come up here and tell y'all what I'm going through. Per usual. Let me come in here and share my business, and you know what I'm saying, let the girls know what God put me through, because God be putting me through it and through it and through it, and I'm like, it's giving, I don't get a break. Like, that's what I mean by like, oh shit, here we go again. Like, here we go again. So I might as well just do my makeup while I'm at it, huh? Let's do a little tuck. Let me see. Can I do a little clip and a little tuck? Clip behind my ear. Oh! That's okay. Yeah, y'all, I'm like, I need to post a video, but I'm like, I really don't have nothing to give other than like this right here. So it's like, yeah, so you either gonna have to take this or you gonna have to click this video, but I'm pretty sure I got a good message, so I don't think you should click off. I'm really being very conscious of my energy in this video, because the energy that I've been feeling for the last couple of days has been very heavy. I want to keep this video as lighthearted as possible, so just be aware, y'all. I'm really trying to be very conscious of my energy in this video. But I've been going freaking through it, like, for real. I think today I'm just going to do like my quick, I guess, like even complexion, lashes. I don't think I'm gonna do too much. I don't know, I always say I'm not gonna do too much and I turn around and do too much, so don't believe the hype. I've been like just going through a lot lately, y'all. I couldn't figure out why, but I think I put my finger on it as to why I'm feeling this way. Why am I so scared to walk in a path that God made for me? He paved this way for me. So why am I scared to walk on this path? Y'all, to be honest with you, I don't even know where to start, all right? I think I need to start with the fact that like my energy has been drained, and I kind of feel like I've allowed myself to have my energy be drained, because I feel like, what kind of foundation am I doing? Am I doing makeup on Mario? I think I'm doing makeup on Mario. I feel like it's my fault that my energy is drained, because the way I'm feeling right now is that like I'm having a hard time finding like reciprocal energy, and I think it's because I'm looking for it externally, and I kind of feel like I got this outlet on my back, and I feel like I have a universal outlet on my back. Like anybody can pretty much plug into me and get something, but I feel like my plug is very specific. I feel like people are able to like get something, you know, from me, but when I go to like get that energy reciprocated, I'm coming up short. You feel me? And so I feel like that's kind of what's been feeling like, it's been like draining my energy a little bit. But I feel like that's like a message, not to like anybody that I'm around or anybody that's like necessarily plugged into me. I feel like that's more so like a message for me. Like I need to stop looking for external sources of energy. I just need to look within myself. And y'all want to know what's crazy? That shit led me right back here to y'all, to be in y'all faces, to be on y'all screens, because this is my therapy. This is my outlet. And I know I said I wanted to stop being like so deep on YouTube, but honestly, this shit is so healing to me, y'all. This shit is so healing. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. I need y'all just as much as y'all like need me. In a space where I'm looking for people to like understand me, it's y'all. Like y'all are my people. It just feels weird because y'all aren't like tangible, you know what I'm saying? This is like a form of like, even though y'all are like my therapy, I still have to do the work. Like it's almost like a self-soothing therapy. Like I have to self-soothe, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just get to be a part of that and witness that. But yeah, this is really therapeutic to me, and it's like let's keep it a buck. I'm never gonna stop being deep because I don't know what the hell is ever going on, and this is the way I just release it. This is the way I express it. This is how I figure it out. It's by I'm feeling uneasy, I'm feeling uncomfortable, and then I'm feeling like you know all of these human emotions, and then I come up here and y'all are like me too, and I'm like dang, like okay cool, like so even though I feel lonely, like I'm not by myself, you feel me? Y'all just my people. Do y'all like this new setup, by the way? I feel like I am undergoing a huge transformation, and I'm kind of fighting it a little bit because like I feel like I'm not being true to myself. When I see certain things and I let certain things slide, and I feel like I'm going through a really big transformation, and I just think that just everything that feels inauthentic or anything that's not aligning with who I want to be tomorrow is being released. And that's just so, I don't know, y'all. Like I struggle sometimes. I feel like I have certain realities I'm more attached to than others. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to say it, but I'm just kind of really attached to my current reality right now because it's triggering like things that I felt really comfortable with. But these things that I felt really comfortable with have moved into a really uncomfortable space, and I have been ignoring that uncomfortable space. And that is not me honoring myself by ignoring it. It's not. Because now look at it, coming to a head, about to burst open and blow up in your face because you've been ignoring these things. I think that it has a lot to do with like dimming my light. Earlier I was thinking, and I was like, Drake came in my head, you know, what am I afraid of? This is supposed to be what dreams are made of. The people I don't have the time to hang with always look at me and say the same shit. They say, you promised me you never change. And I think that we expect relationships to stay the same, but we know people are gonna change. And so how do you expect relationships to stay the same if people are gonna change, you know? It's like, in order to try to keep the relationship the same, sometimes you end up, you know, dimming your light, and that's just not being true to like who you really are. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like I found myself dimming my light for the comfort of others. And in doing that, I turned around and made my own goddamn self uncomfortable because I'm ignoring stuff that I know I don't have no business ignoring. Matter of fact, I'm ignoring stuff that I actually can't ignore. It's just not working out. That just doesn't work. You just can't ignore it. And so I think I'm pacifying the situation, or, you know, I'm being cool about it. But like, I know, why is this separating so bad? Oh, I need a makeup brush. I think that beauty blender is filthy. Yeah, we're just gonna blend this out with a brush today. But yeah, like, you know, the more that I'm growing internally, the more I'm noticing that like my external, you know, reality is not lining up with my insides, the way I feel inside. And things always happen first in the spiritual realm or internally before they manifest externally. I feel like the internal work is not the hard part, because you just sit with yourself and you just kind of feels like you like floating. Bruh, it's when God's trying to move you to that external reality is where you start to kind of be like, oh man, wait, where we going? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where are we going? Because you'll start to notice like hiccups, you know, like you'll start to notice like disruptions like in the energy, like just things that you just can't not see. You feel me? Things that you can't not feel. And half the stuff that you see and feeling, you probably ain't got no business feeling it. It's like, why the hell y'all make me see this? Y'all know damn well, y'all know I don't know what to do with this information, so why would you show me this? Why would you tell me this? Why can I feel this? I don't want to know this much about people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see underneath people's masks and stuff. That's their business. I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I'm just trying to mind my business and live a nice, happy, joyful life. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what all of that is about. You know, I need to have a talk with the man upstairs, because what is all of that about? You feel me? Being able to see is like a gift and a curse at the same time. Like, can't nobody tell me different. You can't tell me different, because you can't unsee, okay? Just being able to like, you know, see certain things and feel certain things, and like you trying to ignore them because like, you know, but you could feel it, like you could feel it coming, you could feel the shift, you know what I mean? But just trying to ignore it because you don't know what this is gonna look like once everything kind of settles. You know what I'm saying? Once everything is done shifting, you don't know who's gonna be here. You just don't know what it's gonna look like, and that is absolutely terrifying. I don't care what anybody says, it's terrifying. Not knowing, you know, because it's like, you know, you just don't know. But yeah, you'll start to experience those hiccups, and I think that in those hiccups, like a hiccup that I was experiencing was dimming my light, and I was feeling bad about, you know, noticing these ripples in the energy. You get what I'm saying? And I really had to sit with myself, and I'm like, you cannot feel bad about being a light. And a lot of times I find myself feeling bad about being a light, because it's crazy how when you are a light, yeah, you are illuminating the way, you are, you know, an inspiration for some people, you know, you are doing what a light does, which is shine, you know. But when you shine a light, it's like at the same time, like you can simultaneously cast a shadow, right? You can simultaneously cast a shadow, and you cannot help how people experience your light. Some people are gonna fall in the shadow, and unfortunately, as an empath, I know who. Unfortunately, that's the stuff I'm talking about. I don't want to know. Just keep that stuff to themselves. I don't want to know that type of stuff. I don't want to know that. I don't want to feel. I don't want to know that, because it puts me in a hard position. Some people are gonna go and they're gonna find their own path, you know, because of your light. But some people are going to be in the dark. They're gonna be in the dark. Your light is either gonna cast hella shadows and they are going to be lost, or your light is going to be so bright that it blinds them and they can't see their own purpose, their own light. They can't see themselves anymore. And I think it's important that, like, I'm around people who know that they have their own light. Relationships, friendships, romantic, platonic, whatever, work better when everybody is based in themselves. When everybody is the center of their own universe. I don't want to be the center of somebody else's universe. You feel what I'm saying? I like being the center of my universe. I don't want to be the center of nobody else's universe. But sometimes when people don't really like their world, they don't mind tapping more into yours than theirs. You know, they kind of just want to avoid theirs. I cannot feel bad for wanting more. Not gonna let myself do that. I was at first, but I'm just not gonna. Because when I was thinking about it, right? I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, we're in the forest, there's a lantern. And you know, all of these like insects and bugs are flying to the lantern. They're like, wow, look at that light. Oh my gosh, like I really, really like that light. I'm really attracted to that light. And everybody knows what happens when you get too close to the light. That energy is so intense, that heat, it will zap and the bug is dead. You feel me? But it's like, the lamp cannot help that the bug was going to do that. And imagine if the lamp, every time a bug got too close to the lamp flickered or turned off. It's like, oh no, a bug is getting too close. Oh no, don't get too close. Oh no, don't get too close. Oh no. And it's like, the light is flickering, you know, it's now imagine if there's 100 bugs and now like this light is just not operating. The light is not being a light. It's not the light's fault. The light's only job is to be a light. That's it. And that's kind of where I like, you know, landed, is that like I wasn't chosen to be a light. I choose to be a light. Every day I wake up and I choose to have this mindset. I choose to be this way. You know what I'm saying? This is not no like, oh, I'm highly favored. Shit, I am. I'm blessed. I am. Don't get me wrong. But like, you could choose to be a light too, you know, depending on your energy and depending on like your mindset, and basically just kind of looking at things like glass half full versus glass half empty. You know what I'm saying? So like, I choose to be a light. I know that could be a hard thing for people to do given the adversities that they might have to overcome. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, it's your choice. You are, you know what I'm saying, the creator of your reality. It all starts in your head. I sat with that, and I was like, okay, like I'm not gonna allow myself to feel bad for that. I sat with that. I'm like, okay, cool. You feel me? It's not fair for me to like dim my light, you know, to make other people comfortable. And it's when you start to realize those hiccups, you start to feel those hiccups, the first thing you want to do is like, you know what I'm saying, like okay, like I'm just gonna like pull back a little bit, because like I see, you know what I'm saying, that's not fair to me. That's not fair to me at all. That is a boundary that I need to set with myself. It's easier to do when like you don't care about people. Like, it's a different type of energy when it's about somebody that you care about. I feel like those people are harder to release. They're harder to detach from, you know. Doesn't mean that you don't love them, but it means that like you're just honoring yourself. I don't know why that feels like a crime. Sometimes it feels so horrible sometimes to do that, but yeah, you're just honoring yourself. But it's definitely not fair for me to dim my light to make people that were attracted to my light comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna be uncomfortable regardless. Yes, you're gonna be uncomfortable as hell when you get zapped. You feel me? I can't help that. You just gotta get zapped. Anyways, I'm being serious, but yeah, I feel something coming. I know something's coming because my mindset has been different, but I see the actual shift happening in my reality. I feel tired. I know this is like a resting period. Like I'm getting hip. You know what I'm saying? I keep going through shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm getting hip to it. You feel me? And so like, I'm like, I feel something coming. So I know that I'm on this journey that God has put me on, and I'm walking his path, and like, you know, he's kind of pulling me like, all right, it's time to go. And I'm like, oh, wait. Like, wait, I'm not ready yet. Like, wait. You know, I'm trying to like certain parts of me are more attached to my current reality than others, you know? And like, it's just so hard to detach from it. Because once you detach from it, it's like, all right, now we walking, you know what I'm saying? New scenery, you know, new people, new things. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like, are we going up a mountain? Are we going around a curve? Is it a cliff? Like, what is next? Like, you don't know what's next. And it's so, I don't care what nobody says, bro. That shit is terrifying, okay? I don't care what anybody says. Oh, lean into it. Me, lean into it. No, bro, this shit is scary. Like, I'm not even going to hold you. This shit is terrifying, bro. Not knowing what's next and not knowing what's gonna happen is terrifying. Like, especially, you was like, dang, bro, I was just getting kind of comfortable. Like, I just got here. Like, let me take my shoes off. Like, I didn't even get to take my shoes off, and now I already gotta go somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? I had to sit and ask myself, like, are you afraid of your own power? Like, are you afraid of success? Are you afraid of that? I've been kind of active on Facebook, like, on my personal Facebook, but I made it so like people can follow me. And like within like 2 months, I got like 12,000 followers, and like my video that I posted on there is almost at 1 million views, my little reel. I'm like, okay, Facebook, you know what I'm saying? They invited me to do a $30,000 Facebook, like, you know, the bonus thing, right? Bruh, I ain't posted shit on that Facebook. And it's not because I don't want the money. It's because it's like, I don't know. It's like, what am I scared of? Like, why didn't I do, like, why haven't I done that? Like I ask God for these opportunities, and then when these opportunities come, I'm paralyzed because I'm paralyzed by like fear. And fear and excitement come from the same place. And I could be excited about it, like, wow, how crazy could this shit get? But I'm like paralyzed by the fear, like, wow, how crazy could this shit get? And I really do think it's because I'm too attached to my current reality. I know that's why. I gotta take this hoodie. I gotta take this off, y'all. My bad. Hold on. I'm in a bit cooking. It's like, dang, am I afraid of my own power? Am I afraid of my own success? And then, you know, I thought about that song. It's like, what am I afraid of? Like, this is what dreams supposed to be made of. Like, I feel like I'm leaving people behind. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, but everybody can't go with you. You know? You cannot sabotage your own journey. Like, everybody got their own journey. Like, you making other people the center of your universe. And you are the center of your universe. As long as you know ain't no beef, ain't no I'm saying, no bad blood, ain't no none of that, ain't no falling out. I think it's different. It's hard. It's different, right? When you make the decision yourself to like release something, it's a lot easier than when God is like, all right, that's it. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off, okay? Because usually they got to do with some trauma. They got to do with some tears. Some people might be hurt. You know what I'm saying? Things like this. But when you kind of like voluntarily move the chess piece before, you know what I'm saying, God give you the opportunity, like when he give you the opportunity, you actually like take it. I don't feel like it's as traumatic. You know, you're in control of your emotions, you know, and so you are deciding that for yourself versus like God, like, all right, you playing too much, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do this because we gotta go. It's way harder to like voluntarily set boundaries for yourself when there is no like, you know, when there's no drama, there's no disrespect, it's literally like, all right, like it's time for me to go. I'm shifting timelines and this is just where I'm on my way to. I'm sorry, I can't control it. I'm being swept away and I'm just here. Shit, sorry. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm just here. How do you ask God for these things and then when you get it, like you become like paralyzed, like you don't, like, do you really want it? You know what I'm saying? Do you really want it, you know? with every step, with every shift, with every level you go up, with every one of those, you are required a lot more, and you don't know what the next stage in your life is going to require. You know what kind of discipline this stage in your life is required, but you don't know what kind of discipline that stage in your life is going to require. You don't know, you know, what is going to be expected of you, what is going to be asked of you, what tables you're going to end up at, you know, things like this. All these things sound like, you know, the possibilities are endless, but like, that's the scary part. Because the more people see you, you know, the more sure of yourself you have to be. This is a conversation, y'all, about trust. More trust, less control. That's what this whole thing is about. More trust, less control. Trust in God, trust in yourself. Like, you know, the best way to get someplace and the best way to show up someplace is by being yourself. It's by being your authentic self, right? But the more authentic you are, the more people are attracted to you, the more people talk about you, the more you'll become a, you know, a thing, you know? But the more eyes you have on you, the more opinions you might hear about you, which means that you need to have a strong sense of self. In order to be, I don't care what nobody say, in order to be in the public eye, in order to have a lot of power, you gotta have a very strong sense of self. You know, as you are trusting yourself and being more sure of yourself, you have to know, because your spirit, your intuition is your guide. And so when you start to just navigate these unfamiliar places that you ain't never seen before, and you just got here, you brand new. So you definitely, now more than ever, you have to trust yourself. But do you know how hard it is to trust yourself in a place you've never been at? Like, and you have a compass. You can't see it though. You don't have a map. You just got an internal compass that's just telling you which way to go and how things feel. And okay, maybe I need to stay away from that. Maybe I need to get closer to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have like this internal gauge, but you have to trust that. You have to trust it. I hate to bring this girl into this, y'all, but like Sexy Red. Like Sexy Red got to where she at because she's being her authentic self. You know, she's being true to who she is. But when I get on the internet and I see people, you know, imagine just getting on the internet and somebody just, you know, having a comment or an opinion about these think pieces about people telling you like who you are, who you should be, and things like that. And it's just like, bro, I was like this to get here. Like, why would I change? And this is what I did to get here. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of how anybody feels about her, I think that we're all still human, and I think that it's crazy that so many people have so much to say about her, but like, you wouldn't switch spots with her. You wouldn't. Despite all of the money and fame and, you know, the dream that she might feel like she is living in, y'all know y'all wouldn't be able to handle that pressure. You know you wouldn't be able to handle that. As much as they talk about that girl, like, I kind of feel bad about it. Like, damn, let the girl mind her business. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just doing her. Let the people that's for her be for her. If she ain't for you, then just mind your business. You know what I'm saying? But like, when you are like yourself and people are just amazed at like you being your real authentic self, and they didn't took this girl straight out the projects and put her on the front lines, people are like amazed. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot to talk about for people. Like, people are like, wow. You know, it's a lot to dissect. It's a lot to unpack. The more God gives you, the stronger your faith is gonna have to be. Like, the stronger you gonna have to be. That stuff don't come with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just get there and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, to whom much is given, much is required. But yeah, this is really a conversation about just trust and just not knowing and just being okay with that, and also like not being afraid of that next level. If I tell God and I show God that I want more, when the opportunity is given, like, how the hell are you freezing? Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, my future self would be like, what are you doing, girl? Like, come on, like, you holding up the process. Like, you holding up the line. Let's go. And I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I really do, y'all. I really feel it. I feel it. Like, I had to tell myself, like, you know, I've been kind of going through this for like days on end, y'all. Days, all right? And I'm like, I need to stop telling myself that I'm an overthinker. I'm not an overthinker. I actually think people don't think enough. So when I think about something, I literally think about it in like all, you know, every level. I consider everything. I consider everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm not an overthinker. I'm a deep thinker. I'm a critical thinker. You know what I'm saying? I'm an analytical thinker, you know? And so like, I kind of had to like allow myself to let myself get here. And by here, I mean venting on YouTube. Like, yeah, I kind of had to allow myself to get here because I'm just like, dang, my energy is just screwed. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And it's like, you know, I was looking for that external source, and everything I need is literally right here. I know I'm gonna feel so much better after I post this video, and for the people that might be going through this too, I know they're gonna feel so much better when I post this video, and it's just gonna make it better. I'm gonna be able to move forward. I'm gonna feel my little human emotions, and I'm gonna kill my ass, you feel me? And we gonna go to the next stage. We're gonna go to the next step. And I'm gonna get my ass on Facebook, and I'm gonna do that. Speaking of Facebook, right? What I think I'm gonna do is, right. So you know how people be making those like aesthetic posts and things like that. I think I need to do like those. You know what I'm saying? Like the goal posts, you know, versus like, you know. I think I just need to make it need to look like a mood board page. I need to make mood board posts, and kind of just need to look like my Pinterest, you know what I mean? Like, I also put ads on my reels. Like, I'm getting hella opportunities, y'all, and I am not going to stall, okay? I'm not gonna stall no further. Like, some people like, man, why Facebook ain't invite me to that $30,000 bonus? You know what I'm saying? I'm over here with it, like, twiddling my freaking thumbs, you know what I mean? But I know I'm gonna feel so much better after I post this video. I don't know what's gotten into me lately, you know what I'm saying? I watched Darnell do her eyebrows after her foundation, and I'm like, yeah, you know, that don't look bad. You know what I'm saying? You know what, I am happy though? Despite how like lonely I might feel, I'm not lost. Like, a lot of the things I be talking about, or things like that when I talk through my emotions and stuff like that, like, I know it may come off and appear that like, I don't know how it comes off. I honestly don't give a fuck how it comes off. I'm just letting y'all know, like, I'm not lost. This is all just a part of my process. Y'all aren't even a part of the process. And so I'm just doing what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? To get through the process so we can I mean, what the hell? I don't have no way out. I'm just here. You feel me? I gotta do what I gotta do, y'all. I do. I'm starting to realize that being in my own head is not a bad thing. I don't have to understand where I'm going. I just need to have an understanding of like how I'm about to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how I'm about to get there as in like which wave, which frequency we on. You know what I'm saying? Which vibe is we on? Because I need to know what's going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how I gotta be. I cannot allow myself to rob me of the journey and the path that God put me on. I'm gonna go there anyway. Why are you fighting it? Fighting it is actually crazy. You cannot fight it, bro. I've been surrendered a long time ago. This is always the conversation we have about surrendering. Like, I've been surrendered a long time ago, bro. Do what you want to do, bro. On here, we just talk about like the human emotions of it all, because a lot of people don't talk about this. I can't believe I said I was gonna stop being deep on YouTube, and like here I am being deep on YouTube. Look at you, girl. Can't help it, man. I'm gonna get my rest. Like I feel like God want me to do, you know, because I feel like shit about to get kind of crazy. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, let's do lip liner and setting spray, and then I think we're done, y'all. This is Spice. Where the hell is my real lip liner at? Right here. Oh, and not my battery dying. Okay, babes. I'm finished. I feel better. I feel great. I unclipped my hair. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely needed to get this off my chest and just to like, you know, reground myself and like just plug in y'all. Y'all are my outlet. You know, literally, y'all are literally my outlet. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I don't know what to say, but I just love y'all. I really do, and I appreciate y'all. See you in my next one. Peace out.
I seen niggas hit corners in the motherfucking birds. Now I'm politicking with the competition. What's the word? Put that on my mama, nigga. Ate in the process. Nigga trying to tip me toe through the progress. Tongue tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check?